following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Range touch attacks because I was expecting Dex from everything.
So she's my
I'm fine with that.
biotics to touch it, biotics to do it, isn't it?
It's just your wisdom modifier, isn't it? Wisdom modifier and a roll.
Yeah.
Because I don't think with ranged touch attacks you get your bad. Or do you? I don't know.
You don't. I don't know how it works.
I don't think you get that. I think it's just you roll plus your stat bonus basically.
Then
And then in the other bonuses it specifies on your power
Yeah.
or whatever.
so it'll be 8.
8 damage?
No.
8 to do it.
Yeah.
And what's actually the DC on the hitting your own singular? Because it's your singularity you're hitting, right?
Yeah. It's there's no DC for hitting a singularity. It's
I'm trying to
purely
how
up
we
to
did-
you.
How did we do it and work it out in the past?
Did we just do it? Did it just happen?
Well, normally everything's got a DC you've got to hit. Base is usually around 10 for most things if there's no cover or whatsoever.
I can't find ranged touch attack anywhere in the book. It says it doesn't exist. Ranged touch.
I thought I didn't remember
Ranged-
Warp
Well, maybe
having
it's
to
on-
roll to hit.
There is a touch AC.
It might actually be under singularity rather than.
be around a warp, wouldn't it?
With a ranged thrown weapon or a ranged touch attack, your attack bonus is base attack bonus plus dex, although in this case it's not dex,
Yeah.
plus size modifier plus range penalty plus other modifiers, so you do get bad.
So it's 11.
Under singularity, it's got this power can be detonated using a biotic power like Warp
Sorry.
or Reave on a target affected. Oh, on a target affected by the singularity.
Oh, so you're using
13.
his touch AC.
His touch is his touch AC,
So it's 13.
13, yeah.
which is enough just based on the penalties he's under.
So they detonate.
This is probably death. Well, it's
Touch attacks. Some
pop
attacks,
damage,
especially
then
biotic and
singularity
state
pop
the
damage.
character must make a ranged touch attack. This is just like a normal attack against your defense, but counters a different attack for purposes of feats and other features. So it's entirely just a special term they've made up to be us.
Singularity doesn't actually have damage.
But it does when it detonates, doesn't it?
I believe that's described in Warp.
It's described in warp.
It's just part of the warp detonator.
Yeah. So what it does is it doubles. Then doubles again. Yep. Warp spawns basic field. Biotic powers affecting the target. Yeah. It deals double damage to plating and will detonate biotic powers affecting the target, such as biotic enhancement, pull, or singularity. The detonated target takes double damage from warp, and all targets within the detonated radius receive normal damage. If they are also affected by a biotic power, they also take double damage.
So if you're hitting plating, you do the full touch.
This is why nobody uses barrier.
Well,
Yeah.
that wouldn't, because
No,
it
it-
doesn't double. Because
Have you had plating?
singularity is the biotic power. You don't go
No.
singularity affects it and then I double it again because he's under.
That's
effect.
only if you had plating. But if you had plating in it,
However, I'm going to say that it will get an additional damage because of the shrapnel.
oh god, it's 7.
Flashbang does not
And-
have a cooldown.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
none of the
so
grenade
14.
powers do, and they don't cost 10 points.
14 plus whatever you want to add to it.
I can only
And if
Or
that
someone
pops
held
his shield, we'll
grenades,
get
you know.
that DR again for the shrapnel.
Roll another. I was going to say D6. Make it 2d4s just so that it's not. So you can avoid at least the 1.
4.
4.
So
Logain is next.
So he's now out, they've exploded out of the air.
Yeah, I don't know when he technically hits the ground. Probably not until the next round. So I'd say, yeah.
The team goes like a gift pulse rifle. Right, I'm actually going to have to do some math because that's not a clear and decisive victory. So still time used, so that's good.
In the words of Tom Petty, he's free falling.
And the die was this. 22.
It's a hit? Yeah, absolutely. That's no problem.
See, I rolled a 7. So I had to actually do the math.
There.
I'm a sniper?
Yeah.
Okay, now I have to roll those 4 d10s again. Oh, what an onerous burden. One's on top of the other one. Do I nudge it off? Okay, it's a 4, and I'm lifting it
I was
off.
going to say you pick up the one that's on top of the other one and re-roll the one that's...
18.
That was cool.
Are we at the point now where we need to describe each die for the DR?
For his plating.
Yeah, it's your...
Oh, so 4, 4, 3, 7.
Okay, so... 4... 3...
I'm using tungsten.
His
I'm
shields
using
go
tungsten.
down.
Armor plating, not it shoots. It has a thing against. Someone look it up.
I know it's got 2 less against shields, right?
Yeah, but it
They
has a
still go
bonus against plating.
Plating.
Hang on, where's my tungsten?
I think that's the one.
How do
where-
you search a whole spreadsheet for a term?
it's not there.
Hang on, it'll be under weapons.
I'm pretty sure tungsten is the one where it hits the plating and it does damage, but it does some damage to the meats immediately behind it. So it chews through hit points evenly at meats.
I'm looking for the thing where it says exactly what it
I'm not
does.
sure. I've only got.
I can tell you he doesn't
Plus 3
have
damage
plating
versus plating and meat. Plus 3 damage versus plating and meat.
and me.
Get that.
So what was...
Oh, and it's only -1 versus
after
shields.
the 3, what was the last number? Wasn't there one after?
7. 7
7.
was the last number, so
And
that
you
would be
get
9.
a plus...
Sorry, that would be a 10, because it's plus 3 on every.
So 10,
Hell.
okay, 10 total.
So it would have been
Every dice
7,
plus 3.
7, 6, 10 against meat or plating.
No, the other ones were all shields until
So
that
that's
last
only
one.
-1 off those.
Oh, so
And,
he's not because has he got plating? Is he?
He doesn't have plating.
Okay, then it's great against plating.
Yeah, I've actually got it listed
I did
right
just
here.
remember he does have DR, so I've got 2 of those back.
Well, he has meats DR.
His shield's broken. I can use cryo.
And I have another action, I believe. Now, I have to take a penalty on this one, don't I? Because it's the second one. It's -2, isn't it?
It's whatever your recoil penalty for the weapon is.
2.
Yeah, that's it.
This is a fucking good gun. Yeah. Bang. Oh, sorry. Oh, you bitch mitten. I mean, it's a 15. Initially I looked at it and I'm like, that's a 19. Crit. No.
Where?
Well, if you got it with a 7, you got it with a
So
7.
that is technically a 13. And so that comes to 28.
Is that including your bonuses?
Yeah, that's the total 2 hit I get.
Oh, that's 2 hits, sorry. Yep, that's no problem.
Fucking being a
I mean-
sniper is finally paying off. Holy shit. Remember level 1?
And that's even the penalties because you're scoped up. You have to follow him as he's dropping, but you still get him even with those.
Maybe he's an experienced sniper. He doesn't give a shit. He's just waiting for him at the bottom.
So
Go
against
ahead
me,
there.
right?
Yes.
5, 5, 11, 9.
Guy's having a bad day.
So 30.
5, 11,
So he fell.
9. Yeah, but I got to do calculations.
That's with the plus 3
Yeah,
bonuses.
but I got to take off the bonuses.
War off, he went
from
down.
him, so.
Then he got singularity, and he went up, and then it detonated, and he went down again.
The problem is all of our burst is over now. Like,
Unless we can freeze him.
Mike, I've got cooldown, but I've got another trick up my sleeve. I can give warp ammo to everyone.
You take my tungsten off when you do that.
No.
Yes.
do.
Yep.
Do we actually work that, do we?
You replace all the other ammo.
Then I have to take an action to re-enable it.
It's not an ammo mod.
Ammo.
That was the
It's a
thing.
power.
It's a power.
Yeah, but it still replaces all the.
Yep. I mean, it's fine now that he's down to meats and tungsten pays off. I mean, you could have done it when he had shields, but no. I'm just being a bitch. Go ahead. It's still good. Warp ammo is still really good.
When they're flying, deals extra damage.
Rosa,
Here we go.
you're ready now. You can come in. You can come in HK 41 style and get the kill at the end.
No, she's going to move around the ramp to the controls to lift the ramp in case we have to leave really quietly and aim and sit there. So if there is a next round, can shoot.
I guess he's lifting the ramp. Who's actually on the ramp?
Everybody.
Okay.
It's basically just doing the rebel trooper crouch by the wall thing at the ramp controls.
Ready to press it.
Okay,
Oh,
when
so you're not actually hitting the ramp. Up.
Ready
Yeah,
in action.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. For a moment there, I was like, oh, so you get
Yeah,
no.
movement penalties.
Logan aims for 13 rounds, and all of a sudden the ramp moves.
Which rifle do you have?
I only have the Revenant with
You
me.
know that doesn't collapse.
It was in the footlocker thing covered
it's
in
in the I'm just saying, like, it's collapsed up in there, and I'm like, Revenant doesn't collapse. It's all big, all the time.
So we had an extra large pawn box.
What is this porn you guys are talking about? This
Yeah,
must be
you
Pete
can
Ewan
still shoot if you want because it's just a movement action to get near the door.
There's not actually a point because I need all of my round to use the assault rifle powers.
To go for auto. Okay.
Yeah.
So you basically aim like you said. Okay, so you're aiming to get
Yeah,
a bonus.
That way you get bonuses.
Okay.
And are you also like near some cover so you can say you're using
That's
it to
why
camp?
I'm at the
Yeah, but
control.
you've got to say the word
Okay,
camp.
Yeah. So you would be on the left hand side on that map. So you've got the wall as your cover there. It rolls back round.
Right, Zalo? Here's an order.
Lazalo.
Kill him.
I was gonna be like reasonable, like use my gun maybe for a combat, but you said it.
He's got to die.
Little light
I mean,
smile.
this is me, the player. Logan hasn't said a damn thing about
okay,
it.
then I'll do what I was going to do. It was only because I thought Logan was directly telling me.
No, I would never do such a thing.
So you know in those like in the action movies when like someone reaches into might be a box with flowers and that in it and like, pulls out a gun and like, flowers and shit are flying everywhere.
Yeah, we've seen the
Solo-
Mexican.
Solo does that, but it's gay Krogan porn.
Yeah, because they're in, like they specified soft spine handle, but they're flexible enough to flap like a bird in the air currents of the. Especially since the ship is like engines are going, so it's like kicking up. So it's beautiful. It's just like it's spoiled slightly by this as one flashes past the camera. And it's just like a Krogan butt.
Where's the
I was
drill
gonna say
now?
it's an action to
Yeah, where's
get
the
weapon
drill
out,
now? God damn
and a free action to put the power thing in. Or can I do it as
Only if
part
you
of
had
that
quick
movement
load
action?
Since that was cool, I'm going to allow this.
There we go.
Yes.
Would you say the box I'm in front of is cover? Just for putting the weapon on, not for...
You have
making
explosives.
Oh, like for steadying the weapon.
shots. Yeah,
Yeah, I was going to say it won't be cover, but
but I'll get the recoil minus one.
it wouldn't be tall enough.
Okay. I actually just realised it doesn't matter because I'm only shooting the one time. there's like 7 ways you can shoot guns, alright? And I will auto fire, but not as it is called full auto fire.
Well, you wouldn't be able to because that would require the whole.
Yeah. So just regular auto fire. I get a +7.
Hey, he's got a prepared little book. I'm a fucking sniper, and I'm like, so what do I do now every single time?
I'm I get 9.
What to hurt? Right.
He's basically helpless.
They rolled a 2.
Told you to use grenades.
Should have just used grenades. Why do I even carry guns?
I don't know. You suck. You're a thorium.
Problem is, you shot where he was, not where he was going to be.
Fired out some cryo rounds. Done.
That looked
Okay, so
fucking cool though.
Then it's his turn. He hits the ground.
Again.
You're shredding magazines in midair into confetti.
You know what the next move is going to be.
And I have him do.
It just feels so much cooler if I aim the gun up a little bit while
Guess
it's
what the next
shooting.
move is going to be like, aim.
Listen. You're around for your Mass Effects and your Mass Effect. Do it.
Do the thing.
I'm just hoping to put enough tungsten into him and through him and into the floor behind him so that either he dies before he can kill me easily because I'm not wearing armor like
Or
you
the floor
fucks.
collapses.
Or the floor, thank you, or the floor collapses. And he's like, "Argh!" And then he gets mined up. He falls down and then the gigantic
Wheel tank thing rolls over him.
yes.
But Derek's not here.
Well, that's good because we need to win this fight.
But I thought you wanted to mine him up.
Mime. Yeah, Derek's great. He wins 20% of all fights he's in.
Isn't that just a fancy way of saying he loses 80% of the fights he's in? The problem is though, it's like the wrestling. It's like David Ross sure doesn't win a lot of fights. Oh yeah, but like he's always fighting the top tier. So like you
Derek
see
is
this
always
when
fighting
some
people way
fucking
too
mid
strong.
carder runs splattering into his chest, and he's just like, "Fuck you."
We're on the map of you.
Probably in the centre of the ramp.
Okay.
I've got that
Oh.
armour, so...
He's shooting at you.
But with his pathetic gun for losers.
I
Is
don't
it-
want
is
to
it
do
a-
it, okay.
Turns out,
Is it a Master Spectre weapon?
Well, no.
Then it sucks.
probably that pistol that shoots grenades.
Hey, we have one of those.
I believe you're hit on me rolling. I just rolled a 15. I haven't even added this. You've got no cover, so I'm...
And my defence is 11, so...
Are you? No, you're not moving. Never mind. Is she partially obscured by flying Krogan porn,
No.
making the shot a little bit harder to get
No.
criticals on?
No. Even if I took,
What?
even if I did kowtow to it, okay, he gets a -2 penalty, he's still hit.
Oh, but he's got those giant
So then
Solarian
the problem
eyes.
is
He's
saying
seeing
that
all the fucking Krogan.
I have DR1. I have DR1.
On your shield? So
Yes.
Yes.
Because Logan does good job.
The game does good job.
Logan grug. Logan grug like titty grug.
You take no damage. You take no damage. You take 5 damage.
I want that gun. Not necessarily for me, but for the group.
Or even just put it on the wall.
Tiala, you have move light object, right?
Close enough.
So when he dies, you can just go yoink.
And then he
It's
uses
by
a rifle
Arthur.
gun and will
It's
pull
game.
in his body. And
I think it's Tiala next.
It is. Is that it?
Oh!
Lift.
Do you also have lift grenade?
That was the first one I used. I don't use
It'll
lift
still be a
grenade.
cooldown.
No, lift
So it's
grenade
off
doesn't.
cooldown then.
I can keep on using lift grenades.
No, you can only use
No,
it to
lift-
remove- Oh wait, your wisdom modifier is ridiculous. Never mind. I'm just shutting the fuck up. Oh no, I didn't say anything.
Lift
Carry
grenade
on.
doesn't have a cooldown.
No grenades do.
No grenades do.
But you're limited to the number of times you can use it based on your wisdom modifier. But your wisdom modifier would exceed the maximum number of grenades you are allowed to carry.
And
so.
because I've powered it up, that gives me an extra one anyway.
Man, I put extra grenade carrying slots in someone's armor. Oh, it was yours, wasn't it?
Yes,
Keltron.
so I will use lift on them.
Go, what's the DC?
remember that time we played yo-yo with a Solarian?
Yep.
It's a Lacenthe Solarium. That makes the story better. People will buy you drinks if they believe it.
No.
Which they won't.
I've already gotten in trouble for talking about child slaughtering.
Oh yeah, no, we don't get to talk about
Unless
this
you
one.
take his armor and show off that it's clearly Solarian built, but it's built for a bigger, broader...
Or you start
bulkier
painting
Solarian.
little faces and airplanes and stuff like that on your armor.
You have no one's seen Logain's one of those. I've commissioned little comic books, but like flip books. So it's just like, and this is when I spin kicked a Krogan, and this is when I don't.
No, I don't have lift for that throw, so I'll use throw.
I can't tell you where or when, but it's
Okay, either way, what's the...
Yeah. Throw.
Or is this one of those ones you have to make the range touch attack?
Probably range touch attack, probably with throw. Problem is the powers of so much shit.
Have you considered making a spreadsheet with your powers all listed off in a little line like I did, and have only just found the sheet also when I was thinking about the other thing?
Handy!
But here's exactly what Team Shield does. So, I feel like such
Question.
An interrogative statement designed to test knowledge, but that's not important right now.
It's all, we're on a ramp, there's no fall down, no pitfalls over the edge, it's just, it's all, okay, just wanted
Despite what Star Wars would have you believe, having hangers with
as far as
death drops in
going-
them is not a generally
As
useful
far as
practice.
throw goes, he does have the building behind him that he tried to send down.
Which-
So if you're talking about hitting him into objects, then there's that.
range touch attack. 19 on the die?
Well, that should be enough.
Oh,
He
okay.
does have to make his check.
No.
No? Are you
Yeah.
going to get like lift and
Save.
pull and all the other and toss?
I've got
and all the
pull.
other
I've got pull, what I
No,
have
toss is what other people get when Asari are around.
Okay, so I didn't fail the okay, targets still can be thrown. So you fail the save, there is a save. Where is there a save to it? Target can save to avoid being thrown. There you go.
Oh, otherwise they just take the damage.
Yeah, otherwise just take damage. Fortitude save negates DC.
So
So
let's roll the
18.
damage first.
So DC 18.
He's actually saved against the throw because I rolled
Oh wow!
Sure.
because I assumed there was a DC that he had to get to. It was fortitude based, right? I got to 21, so
18.
Yeah, so yeah.
it beats.
No, so he saved it. He
Just takes the same. It does take damage.
he doesn't collide because he doesn't move.
Oh, right.
If he hits something, that's
Wow.
where throw only works if he hits something. So I'll just shoot him.
You bought your good gun, right?
I've got the Canifix.
Oh, don't you have the Paladin?
I do.
But isn't that the best gun?
No.
But
because their Canifix is upgraded with the Paladin.
upgrade the Paladin, you loose-titted whore!
Paladin is upgraded.
And it's not better.
I thought the Canifix was upgraded more, wasn't
No,
it?
they're both at max.
Oh, okay.
So one.
They really should upgrade some weapons at some point.
You were previously too poor.
So the Canifix actually has a mod on it, which is -1 threat. So yeah, that's why.
You know, with your armor on, your strength requirements for weapons is reduced, so you can wield them. And she's like, it doesn't matter, I got my gun modified. And I'm like, cool, that cost me money, bitch. Suck.
14 on the die plus
That's how we pay
Bab
for the
of
armor.
5. It's 19.
You've got him.
Alright,
You've got no cover.
and it's SA2,
So,
1D12.
And I want a kind of thing.
You have
You have a gun. You were the first one to get it. You were the first one!
Alright, then I want pictures of Spider-Man! Like every real man wants.
You're the Spider-Man!
So 8 and 9.
I deeply regret not getting that J. Jonah Jameson action. Desk pounding action. and like swap out of hit so you could have him in that I want pictures of Spider-Man yell face.
Yep.
It's the only one you want.
He's still up.
How? Why? When?
Could you imagine this fight if he
Because it
was
needs
allowed
Logan
to
to
fight
finish him
back?
off.
Yeah! Fuck, we'd be dead! I'd be dead!
Look, Andy.
I have to refresh my aim, so I only get to shoot once.
I like being a BIPOC.
Pop his yarmulke off.
Oh.
It's only a 7, so it's 26.
You fuck!
It's only a 7, so it's 22.
You fuck! You shot him! Hey! needs!
There we go. It's true, Internet. We never stop laughing with Ken around here at the house. It's one of those things. It's like sun up, sun down. Let's move the D20 out of there so I don't add it.
That'd be a shame.
Fuck, a gun that shot D20s.
Okay, so what am I deducting for each shot based on DR?
2.
Okay, so that is a 3,
So just add +1 for
a
your die.
5. Oh, a 7
He's dead.
and a 9.
Killed him. He had 6 hit points left before he hit him with the 7.
Okay. I'm going to be like, target down, get the body.
He's stumped.
I'm continuing to cover while he runs forward and does that.
I'm already pulling the body towards us.
Team effort!
Yeah. I'm using the
Jimbo,
body.
stop! No, back! As soon as they're on the ramp, I'm going to be like glancing around. My team attacks. We're like, hit the ramp thing. Make sure the Batarian's inside. Look at it. Why is this thing not lifting off?
Just the.
I think that's Batarian business, but it's just been standing there going, whoa!
Dong dong on the wall.
Okay, what
Standing there cradling a river. Wow, you guys are really good at this.
Well, that was an interesting exit.
What was with not hitting him with that throw? More training for you.
I hit him with that throw.
Isn't it not working?
Have you seen these things?
Sorry, he's too fat for gravity, okay?
So who's got the body?
I've
Because I
got-
know she pulled it in with.
It's on the ramp, or at least in the.
In the bay.
Oh, when the ramp lifts up, then it slides down.
Checking for a dead man switch.
Will do, boss. System scanner would be the easiest way to check for.
No, because that
for
only
faults.
finds things that are wrong.
He's so
Just
short.
That's a shame he didn't scoop the gun on board that he dropped.
That's
I
what he-
specifically finished just saying that I get the gun.
There we go. What kind of check?
And then I was like, what is it? Everyone ignored. Alright.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm fairly sure I can soak one amount of damage.
What kind of check do we? Am I checking him or his armor as well?
His armor, she's got biology and we'll check him.
Just electronics or technology for looking for a dead man switch.
Electronics.
I don't actually have biology.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't have any physics.
You want a separate one for repair, you'll have to do 2 because you've got to check
What
what
do I have to
they
do?
speak
Go
to.
into
I'll
that.
do an assist. 14
Biology.
on dice for assisting. So, I'd probably do.
33 on the technology.
I'm not good enough with.
And on repair, I just need to check if my numbers on there are the same. Lovely.
Super handy.
22 on the repair.
Don't find anything.
Nothing's
Did you don't
ticking.
find anything?
So what's this gun?
It's nothing super special. It's the M15 Vindicator.
Nice. Inside.
His
Shit, I
armor's
forgot to specify
custom,
them.
however.
We fucking crashed the car
wonder why.
into the ship or something. Damn it!
Oh, he also has a.
supposed to take
you
the
probably
car.
want to sell it too, but he's also got an M9 Tempest.
Submac. Hey, you've got one of those built into your.
He's got an extra set of gravity boots,
Yoink.
night vision goggles,
Yoink.
and jump packs
Ooh.
that he never used.
Yoink.
Well, he's good if he was still alive to
I think
regret
it's-
using those instead of
I
the
think he
walking.
was freaking sick of being in the air by the end.
Well, if he jetpacked down, there's no
No, they would
60
have
would-
turned off as well.
60.
Yeah.
Probably couldn't. Well, you probably couldn't hit him with the grenade if he jetpacked, but because he ran down the side of a building, he was fucked.
I could cook it.
He was trying to be a smartass and just walk down the side.
I'm so
How did that
fucking
work out? How did that work out?
He thought he was so strong.
He was. That's the thing. Even like unable to fight back. You saw how many fucking.
Nothing could take the amount of abuse that
No.
he's got.
Yes. Not one of us. Not two of us put together.
You've got more shields than him, I believe.
Yeah, but
Not currently.
not.
No.
And do you have the shield regeneration
I
that he had? No, and there's that with the
And
shield
also
regeneration.
meat DR, come on.
Meat
that's-
DR.
He could only do that.
Yeah, once.
He could do it once, and then there's like a fucking 10-round
Yeah.
cooldown, basically.
Yeah, what fucking fight are you ever going to be in that's 10 rounds long and
That's
you're not
the
dead?
thing.
Well-
I think it's 10 rounds.
Depends. If he's also a soldier and has adrenaline boost, you reset the cooldown on that.
Ah.
Use it
He
again.
had adrenaline rush rank 4.